from your local election headquarters. This is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
All right, welcome back to Big Country Politics, and we are joined by Jeff Posey. You are a local producer of cotton over in...
My sons and I farm in Fisher County. We are 3J Posey Farms. Both the boys and I have been farming together for about 10 years. Before that, I farmed with my dad and my granddad farmed, so we're four generations of farmers.
Four-generation farmers.
Yeah.
You guys produce cotton. This is what you guys grow.
We raise, our number one crop is cotton. We also have Angus cattle that we raise also, and then we grow some wheat and some corn. We like to, do whatever we do to keep the boys interested and excited about things. So we'll try different crops every now and then.
Well, it's funny that you said that, because I know there is, and I want to get back to your history in a second. But it's funny that you said you want to keep the boys interested. How old are your boys, by the way?
They're both early 30s.
Because is it an issue right now with farmers, growers, getting the younger generation interested in this line of work?
It is very challenging, especially for someone who doesn't come from a farming family. The expense of getting into farming is so tremendous nowadays that it's really difficult for young producers or producers who don't have a background in farming to just get into it on their own. So it is very challenging.
Well, and I was going to say, unless you're like yourself and your sons and you grew up doing this, how do you get interested in doing this? I mean, it's not really taught really in high school.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of maybe a lost art that's not being taught in the high schools and colleges as much as what other ag related subjects are. But, for instance, somebody who doesn't have a family background in farming, they may begin work for a farmer and can work into the farming business in that way. That's usually the other way it happens if it's not through the family business.
And you called it becoming a lost art, and it really is an art. And those of us who grow our own little gardens at home, it's tough work even to do that. Tell me about how things have changed in farming since you were growing up to now. I'm sure, GPS is involved and all kinds of other things, right?
Yeah, computer technology, all that has changed the farming as much as what probably the engine did. My granddad was born in 1909, and I can remember him talking about seeing his first tractors and things like that, and how that changed farming. The technology nowadays has changed just as much. From tractors to the seed that we grow, technology plays such a huge part in all of it.
So those of us who don't know farming, don't know cotton, take us through the cycle, the year cycle. When do you put the seed in the ground?
Okay, well, we'll just start with this time of the year.
Okay.
Harvest is finished, so at this time of the year we begin by getting the soil ready for planting time again. So if we've had hard rains in the fall or the spring, they may have washed the fields. We have to go in and repair terraces, fix the terraces. And
did this happen this
oh yes, it almost happens every year. So
okay.
That's something we do almost every year. We will start putting down yellow herbicides to control weeds in the that would be the next step in the spring. And then once about the middle of May is usually kind of the ideal planting time, May through the middle of June. We probably have a 2-month window to get the crop in, but ideally you have about a month window to get it in. So May and June is our busy time of planting. Once we get it planted, cotton is a very finicky plant for about the first month. It's always looking for a place to die.
Really?
And so we have to make sure the sand doesn't blow on it. We've tried different techniques of cover crops and different things like that that have proven to be beneficial. But when we deal with Mother Nature and droughts and things like that, that can also sometimes be a challenge. But once you get past that first month of stage, then the crop can pretty well take any kind of abuse almost. It's not hail-proof by any means.
Sure.
A hailstorm is certainly rough on it at any time of the year. But once you get it to a month old, then it pretty well can take care of itself, and you're just basically controlling weeds and things like that throughout the rest of the summer until you get to the fall, and then you begin preparing the plant for harvest. And then October, November, and December are extremely busy months for us for harvest.
That's when you guys get out in the field and,
Yes.
and harvest. And I know that we're usually doing stories, maybe the field is too wet to get out there, and that's sometimes an issue for you guys as well. Or?
Planting time and harvest time is the biggest issues. The rest of the time we can work around moisture. Moisture is always good. Every now and then we see too much, but most of the time moisture is always good.
That's interesting. So, and this is the first time I'm actually hearing about, from a farmer or from a cotton grower, you know, the days of, I mean, what
Yeah.
the process, I guess. So when we come back here on Big Country Politics, I want to talk to you about the market, what affects prices, and because I know you've been dealing with this a very long time, and you can tell us all about this, right?
All right.
All right. We'll be back on Big Country Politics.